That was that bombshell dropped on Irish football yesterday afternoon with the news that Damien Duff had quit as Shelbourne manager. Vinny, it's only 8 months on since he won the title with Shelbourne. Yes, this season has not gone according to plan. Yes, there have been rows and bust-ups and stories aplenty in recent months. But why now?
Well, that's trying to second-guess Damien Duff, and I think that's really difficult. The person I sort of got to know doing the pro licence wasn't the easiest person to read. But I think ultimately it's just sad. It's sad that it's finished this way. He had such a great run. FAI Cup final first year, winning the league title second year, heading into like Damien Duff and Champions League football. There's a great ring to it, and it's just a bit sad that
that's the thing that is hard to understand, though. You literally have a Champions League tie in a couple of weeks, and yes, I know things hadn't gone according to plan, as I said. Also tore strips off his own players after Friday night's game. But why not take this opportunity that's just there?
Well, I think, look, we're only putting 2 and 2 together, but what he said on Friday night probably crossed the line. Some of the players ultimately, it seems, weren't happy because we didn't get that sense on Friday that he was about to leave. So something's happened between Friday and Sunday, and he's walked out the door, and he's felt that's the right decision by him. It's a tough world managing at this level. There's a lot of noise that comes with it. He's making a lot of headlines, some that I'm sure he didn't want. So he obviously felt it's the best decision for him, and from a personal point of view. But it does rock Shelbourne, there's no doubt about that.
What's your take, Keith? And maybe the fact that he often talked about being 24/7 over the last 3 odd years in this job. So did something sort of snap in the last couple of days?
Yeah, possibly. I think he's referenced in his last couple of interviews that it's constantly him driving it, and that can be very draining for the manager, Tommy. Ultimately, the one thing that's very strange about it is the timing. We're all looking at the Champions League fixture thinking, why wouldn't you stick around for that? But I also think that if Damien Duff is the type of manager that if he's walking in and he feels like he's squeezed the orange for everything it has in it, then why stick around? He feels like he's done everything he can. He feels like he's not really getting that reaction from the players. He's cracked the whip a number of times already this season, and he feels like he's just starting to bang his head against a wall.
You're not saying you're saying it's not leaving the club in the lurch as such a couple of weeks out from massive games?
I'd probably have more respect for Duffer doing it this way. What's the point in sticking around if he feels like he's brought the dressing room as far as he can? There's no point, well, I'll stick around for the Lingfield game and then I'll go. I think it's the best thing to do is move on as quick as possible.
We'll talk Shells later in the programme because we'll show the goals from the game against Waterford. Legacy for him and his legacy and what he's done for the league in the last couple of years.
That's why the other side of it is he's probably left Shelbourne in the lurch a little bit. Like this Champions League route is massive for Irish teams. It's a real opportunity. Conference League football is worth 3, 4, 5 million for Irish clubs. That would have cemented his legacy absolutely. To take away anything he's done over the last couple of years, that's the only thing I think people who are Shelbourne will regret, that he's finished this way. And I think it's sad for him. I would have loved to see him, as I said, playing Conference League football with that group of players.
He has made a huge impact over the last couple of years, hasn't he? But he's gone.